Do you know what it means to prance?
Like dance?
Kind of like I'm special. Can you prance? Hey friends, welcome back to my house. It's been a long time since we read a book together. I'm so excited to read with you today. And all the way from Texas, I have my two little nieces with me today. This is Amber and Autumn. Say hey, Amber.
Hi.
And this is Autumn. Say hey, Autumn.
Hi.
And we're going to read a very special book to you today. It's called Princess Penelope. This used to be my daughter Gracie's favorite book. Did you girls know that? And we're so excited to read this for you. So we're going to dive right in. But before I start reading, a special hey to all my Tallvillians out there and my class of third graders. All right. Princess Penelope. Penelope was a princess. She was absolutely certain. She read lots of fairy tales, so she was an expert on princesses. The Princess and the Pea. Looks like her daddy, maybe. You think maybe that's her daddy? Is reading her a princess book. Who do you think that might be?
Mom.
Maybe her mom. Oh, look, her mom's got curlers in her hair. Her grandmother even gave her a princess crown. This is just like the crown I used to wear when I was a girl, she told Penelope. Look at her grandma, lying in the grass and reading a book. It's fun to read a book out in the grass under a tree, isn't it? Yeah. Every morning, Penelope was awoken by a kiss from the king and queen. Good morning, my little princess, the queen always reveled. Who do you think that might really be? Maybe her mom and dad? Yeah. I'm Penelope and I'm a princess, she sang at the top of her lungs. The king and the queen had to share a room and a bed, but Penelope had her very own bed in her very own room, just like a princess. Princesses had chambermaids who buttoned and zipped them. So did Penelope. Oh my, look at that. What are they putting on her? What does that look like?
Slippers.
Maybe her slippers. And what's that cat carrying? Oh my goodness, look at that.
I think he's carrying a shirt.
Are carrying her shirt or her dress?
That looks like a dress.
Yeah, look. Oh, the dog and cat are just doing everything for her. Do you think dogs and cats really do that?
No.
How is that happening then? Is it maybe in her, we call that our imagination? Is she maybe imagining that? What do you think?
Probably imagining that.
I think maybe she's imagining that. Princesses change their outfits many times a day. Penelope loved to change her outfits. Do you girls like to change your outfits?
Yes.
And we like to change Barbies. Do you, tell everybody, you were just playing Barbies earlier, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to change our Barbies.
Uncle was playing.
Uncle was playing Barbies too with you guys? He's a lot of fun. I'm Penelope and I'm a princess, she cheered as she pranced through the palace. Do you know what it means to prance?
Like dance?
Kind of like I'm special. Can you prance? Can you do that? I'm special and I can walk through here. Oh, who's prancing with her?
The bears and the dogs and cats.
She must be imagining that again. What do you think? You think she's imagining all that? Probably. It's fun to imagine though, isn't it? Yeah. Princesses sat on thrones. Penelope had lots of thrones.
She looks like she's sitting on a toilet.
Oh my goodness, it is a toilet. Some people, I think, call toilets thrones. Oh, look, what else does she call her thrones? What is this?
It's a chair.
Her chair at the table. Oh, what's she sitting in here?
Car seat?
Her car seat? Look at her face. How does she look right there?
Mad.
She looks angry. Maybe she's having a timeout on a throne. Even princesses get timeouts. I'm Penelope and I'm a princess, she announced at the midday meal. Princesses ate fancy foods served on special dishes. They had servants who waited on them, hand and foot, and so did Penelope. Look at all those foods. Autumn, what do you see she's eating?
I think she's eating those.
Oh, what are those?
I think they're cakes.
Yeah, little cakes and cupcakes and pies and
Donuts.
And she's having some fruit too. That looks like some pears.
Oh, and more cupcake. And ice cream.
Oh, some ice cream.
Oh,
What's this?
I think it's cake.
And maybe some hot dogs.
Maybe this is one is cake.
Mm-hmm. Are these like hamburgers and spaghetti? Oh my goodness, what a feast.
And then,
Oh, little cookies. So cute. What is she doing?
She's crying.
She looks like she's crying. Let's see why she's crying. The servants cleaned up after the princess and comforted her in times of need. What's she doing?
She probably doesn't like that.
Oh, it looks like she doesn't want to eat her food. I'm Penelope and I'm a princess, she caroled when she strolled through her kingdom. Princesses rode in chariots. Penelope had lots of chariots. Princesses were famous. Penelope was famous. Everywhere she went, people stopped and waved. They smiled and threw kisses, and many of them she'd never met before. They all told her she was beautiful. Do a lot of people tell you girls you're beautiful?
I think
You are beautiful.
I think that's an apple.
Maybe an apple? What else do you think they might be? What are the people throwing to her? What do you think those are?
They are a type of flowers.
Maybe flowers?
And roses.
Yeah, it might be roses. Sometimes when there's a special person going by in a parade, people will throw flowers for them. That must be what's happening. Or she's imagining that, right? Princesses made rules. Penelope made rules. The king said she ruled the roost. Princesses like to give commands and make demands. Penelope liked to give commands and make demands. Sometimes she had to sit on one of her thrones after making too many demands. Uh-oh. She must have been what? Oh, yeah, she's been coloring on the floor and the walls.
And
She broke her crayons. She's been naughty. So what's she having to do? She's having to sit in timeout for a punishment. Oh, and look, her dog's sitting in timeout with her. I'm Penelope and I am a princess, she chanted while the queen drew her bath. Every night Penelope was pampered just like a princess.
I think she's imagining.
Oh, I think you're definitely right. What is she imagining there? That her bubbles became a what? Kind of like an alligator or maybe a dragon? Okay. Then she put on a royal robe and climbed into bed. The king read her favorite fairy tale before he and the queen kissed Penelope goodnight. Sweet dreams, my little princess, the king always whispered. Do you think she feels loved? I think she feels loved. Penelope was a princess. She was absolutely certain. The end. Well, that was a really neat story today, wasn't it, girls? And you know what we learned a lot about, friends, when we read this story today? We learned it's a lot of fun to envision in our minds or imagine neat things that are happening, didn't we, girls? Yeah. And so next time you guys are reading out there, reading your books, be sure and use your good imaginations and put those mind movies, that envisioning in your mind while you're reading, because that makes us great readers. All right. Well, girls, I'm so glad you got to come to Florida and visit with Auntie Faith at my house because I missed you so much. And I'm so excited that you got to hear this great book today, Princess Penelope. And I hope all of you will check this book out soon. And I think I forgot to tell you guys the author. It was written by Todd Mack and illustrated by Julia Gran. So check this book out today at your local libraries or your local bookstores. Thanks for joining us. Bye. Say goodbye, girls. To join the Auntie Faith channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you liked today's story, give it a thumbs up below.